This is Russia opening theory. So first I'm going to show you my favorite opening as Russia, and then I'll show you the reasoning behind those moves. For Russia, I'm going to show you two possible openings, depending on what Germany did on their turn. So to start off with the $30 you start with as Russia, I like to buy 4 infantry, 2 artillery, and 1 fighter. Note that at the end of my turn, I will almost always spawn 1 infantry in Karelia and 1 fighter in Caucasus, and the rest will probably go in Moscow. Also note that all my infantry over here, I will always move towards Moscow, and my 1 submarine I will probably move here. It does not really matter. Moving on to scenario 1, in which Germany solidified the Baltic states and Ukraine with more than 2 troops each, in which case I won't take any combat moves. So for non-combat moves, I'm going to be performing a maneuver called the Belarusian bump, in which you move every possible unit minus this anti-air gun into Belorussia. So after you perform your non-combat moves on your turn, it would look something like this. And then I would spawn the 1 infantry in Karelia and so on and so forth. In scenario 2, Germany has a weak army in either the Baltic states or Ukraine, in which case I would take 1 combat move in which I attack that weak area with everything that can get there. So in this example, Ukraine is weak, so I move everything that can get there into Ukraine like so. It would look like this at the end of the combat move phase, and in the non-combat move phase, I would again go with the Belarusian bump, moving everything that I possibly can into Belorussia, and then it might look like this at the end of your non-combat move phase. Moving on to my explanations. I think everything is self-explanatory except for the Belarusian bump. So the Belarusian bump is a move that you do after acknowledging that you can almost never keep Karelia from Germany's attack. The idea is that since you have so many troops in Belorussia, you have some options. You can opt to attack Karelia on your following turn to take it back, or you could also attack Baltic states or East Poland if one of them happens to be really weak, and that is really annoying for Germany. You could also just keep them there. You can back them up into Moscow or Archangel. It gives you some options for your troops rather than sitting in Karelia to die.
Hello, this is Wizard Garrett here. I have quite a different view here, so let's get into it. First of all, I am going to buy 2 infantry, 1 artillery, and 2 fighters. What I'm going to do is place these 6 infantry into Persia, so that if need be, I can help defend India. Then I will divvy up my remaining troops into Karelia and Caucasus as to not let Germany take either of them. This is what it might look like before I spawn my troops at the end of my turn.